It's easy to be happy. It's easy to smile. Those are the good times. The good times. What I'm trying to give you all is the misery of sometimes we go through in life. Those are the times we don't want to talk about. We want to skip forward to peace. Let's just all this. Let's skip all this pain and suffering and misery of real life, and let's find peace. No. Sorry. Gotta go into that hellhole of life that you have that fucked you up and fix it. And that's what I'm here to do. I've always lived that lifestyle. I always talk about living day one, week one. It became my new norm. And I found so much growth in that day one, week one mentality. I'm trying to give you tools on how to do that. And I'm not considering to smile and be happy about it. It's a hard journey. It's a real journey. It's a journey that's going to take you way outside of being comfortable.
I think a man should have absolutely no interest in whether he's actually happy or not. If I wake up and I'm unhappy, I will do the exact same things as if I am happy. I will go to the gym the same. I will work the same. How I feel has no impact on how I live my life. I don't think happiness as an index is a healthy view for a man to have on life success. But I think for a man, if you're waking up and going, oh, am I happy, am I not, you're looking at life wrong. I think of a man, if you put happiness if you move it down the scale, right, and you start looking at, am I successful? Am I competent? You know, am I achieving things? Am I respected? If you start to look at these indicators of your life, you're going to end up being happier without actually analyzing if you're happy or not.
Don't believe in us, bro. Doubt us. Make fun of us, laugh, giggle, make remarks. Please do, because I take all of that shit and I turn it into productive energy and I end up stepping on your throat with that. We have to learn as individuals to take all the negativity and disbelief and doubt and limits that people put on us and turn it into real action and shove it down their throats. That's what you have to do. If you can't do that, you won't succeed, because you get so much negativity and so much limiting belief and so much doubt, so much bullshit that happens over the course of the journey that you're on, that if you can't take it and turn it into productive action, it's going to wear you down, bro, and it'll crush you.
But you know I love you, and I know that you love me too. It's just that sometimes love isn't enough, at least not for us. I mean,
it's more like an obsession now. Everything I do is something to do with this, you know? Yeah, I'm definitely obsessed with it. I'm always trying to learn. I think like the day I stop trying to learn is the day you're getting ready to lose, you know what I mean? If you're preparing to lose then.
Monday, get better. Tuesday, get better. Wednesday, get better. At the end of every day, you look yourself in the mirror and you ask yourself, did I get better today? And you do that over a period of time, you know, not like 1 month or 2 months. I mean, it's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 years. And then you can get to where you want to go.
But I don't want to do this anymore.
The biggest trophy that I ever got in my entire life was me. Was really figuring out me. It's not about money. It's not about fame. It's not about being accepted by your peers and everybody else. It's about figuring out who I am and being happy with who the fuck I am. Even though I'm going to be judged for all these things, being able to put a middle finger up to everybody and say, this is David Goggins.
Patience. Patience is a skill we must master. Patience is one of the most valuable skills a human being must master. And I'm working hard to master it, and I feel I'm getting there, so time.
Champions are broken. We're like, people look at champions and try and find something that champion has that they don't have. He's like, but it's not that at all. He's like, they lack something everyone else has, which is an off button. They just don't stop.
Most people don't go and they don't chase their dreams because the people around them tell them that just isn't true. Hey, be realistic. You know, you need to be thankful. Don't forget where you came from, right? We hear all this every day from a bunch of losers, and it gets in our heart and our mind, and it causes us to hesitate. So your goal here is to realize that we only have one existence, we only have one opportunity, and you need to ask yourself, what are you going to value at the end of your life? Are you going to value the work that you did? Are you going to value the things that you created? Or are you going to value doing what everybody everybody else expected of you.
You don't need talent. You need discipline.
Talent? I don't believe in talent.
Talent is not enough anymore.
You have to be your best self when you're least motivated.
As long as you have a lot of determination and willpower, that's all you need. And you have to have the will to win.
Effort, dedication, work hard.
A lot of times you have to learn to perform without motivation.
And if you don't dedicate it 100%, you're not gonna reach the level that you want.
I'm talking about the grind. The fucking grind. Your feelings have to go away.
Dude, we've all heard it. It's always darkest before the dawn. You have to push through the hard to get to the place you're trying to get to. Tell me one good thing in your life that came without stress and anxiety and pressure.
It doesn't exist.
It does not exist. And when you feel the highest pressure, the highest stress, and the highest anxiety, when you're in the pursuit of something greater, it's a good indication that you're actually on the right path. It's a position that you want to actually be in, because once you push through this time of extreme stress, pressure, and anxiety, on the other side is the promised land that you've been looking for that nobody else ever gets to, because the minute that they get into that pressure, stress, and anxiety, they read some bullshit on the internet and they go live in a air. So my advice would be lean into this, give it another 6 months, and what will happen is you're going to look back and be like, man, I can't believe I thought it was that hard.
But once you figure out your brain, you become unstoppable to almost anything. You can't beat death. You can't whatever. Your brain's amazing. Your brain is the most powerful weapon in the world. If you can't control your own brain and your brain controls you, you're you got to tell your brain where you want to go and how you want to go and how you want to get there. You got to control it. Once you feed it the right conversation, the right mental nutrients, the right mental supplements, the right internal dialogue at the right time, with the right hit, with the right proof, dude, you're a fucking beast. A beast.
They're not going to understand you, bro. They're not going to understand why you skip parties. They're not going to understand why you stop drinking. They're not going to understand why you stay home to work on a Saturday night instead of hit the club. They're going to ask questions. They're going to make comments. They're going to make fun of you. They're going to make you feel like you're the problem. And that's okay, because one day it's going to become very obvious why you did it. You see something that they don't. You see a reality that they don't think is possible. You're trying to achieve something that they think is reserved for the lucky few. And when you do achieve it, they're going to feel very stupid, because they're going to wish that they had spent their years chasing a goal instead of chasing a high.
A lot of you ask, that is what stands between me and my goals. So right now, in this moment here, I make the decision to just not miss. That's a decision that you can make for this set. It's got nothing to do with bodybuilding, nothing. It's got everything to do with a personal victory that you decide whether you're going to take right now in this moment or not. Many people won't understand that. People don't have to understand. But if this is your passion, you'll understand what I mean. Because this moment here, you're not going to be able to do this forever. So enjoy it whilst you can.